What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on MMTLP and Finner Saga.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And for today's video, guys, I have several quite interesting news. First of all, I will show you more candidates who can attend to Dan Ball's podcast. Then I will show you a very important statement from one of the active lawyers, one of the attorneys who is also a member of MMTLP community. On top of that, guys, I will show you my 2 cents in regards to the same issue. And at the end of this video, I will show you quite interesting update that is directly related to the Congress, United States Congress. And before we dive deep into all of this, guys, please hit the like button for YouTube algorithm and drop me a line in the comment section if you think my videos are valuable for you. On top of that, if you want to know more about technical analysis, if you want to enhance your trading skills, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and join my Patreon account. And for now, guys, I have 3 tiers. It is Discord access tier, Safe Haven and Gold tier. And if you want to just be in line with all the latest news and with the most recent actions and potential upcoming actions of the US stock market, it is more than enough to join just Discord access. If you want me to cover your personal position and if you want me to create a plan for you to invest in stock market, Safe Haven is for you. The only difference in between these 2 tiers is that on Safe Haven tier you will have a monthly 30-minute Zoom call session with me. And the Gold tier is for people who want to take the most from my experience and from my knowledge. And in this tier, you will have a 30 minutes weekly Zoom call with me where I will teach you how to beat the market. On top of that, guys, for the members of this tier, I will give my personal signals where to enter and where to leave the position. I will do it when market conditions are more predictable for swing positions. So, and let me give you a sneak peek on the Discord group. You can see that I publish a lot of updates on the market, and as you can see, I even make predictions of its upcoming movements. And if you follow my channel for quite some time, you know that I have a very high level of experience in this type of trades. And guys, in this Discord group, I explain a lot to my patrons, and I do a lot of technical analysis on demand on different assets. Here is the general sentiment of the market on April the 10th. Here is INTC, ISRG. Here is JD, RKLB, MSTR, and other ticker symbols. You can see that I do it pretty much 2 or 3 times a week. And all of my community members know how to benefit out of these market conditions. So, and let's begin today's video with this, I think with the most interesting update. Dan Ball just yesterday wrote the tweet and he asked busy brands to attend or to find people who can help Dan Ball to cover the MMTLP saga. And guys, we have a lot of candidates who can be these people, and let me show you quite interesting update. First of all, I want to show you this tweet that was written by JT. And it was written in response to the tweet of Dennis Neal. And Dennis Neal reposted a tweet of John Burda. John Burda wrote, because he did a great job on Laura Loomer and he knows his backwards and forwards, I would suggest Karma collects. If Palikars wants to go on, we can go on together. I'd be up for that. And I covered this tweet yesterday. Dennis Neal is a host of What's Bugging Me podcast, wrote this, guys? And JT wrote 100%. Through all of this, Dennis Neal has been there giving the MMTLP community a platform. And here's quite interesting development. John Burda wrote, yes, Dennis Neal has been a great and continues to be. Iron Ape at the same time wrote this, Dennis, Kristen, Chris Rose and Frank Ness are all selfless hero champions in my book. Thank you. And guys, Iron Ape MMTLP mentioned all of the people who covers on a consistent or non-consistent basis the MMTLP saga. Quite interesting to see, or I would say not to see my name is in this list, because I am the only person on YouTube who covers this issue on a consistent basis each and every day. And by the way, guys, happy Easter! And the Easter is not a reason why I shouldn't post the video. That is why I'm still here and I'm helping you to achieve the resolution. So, be it, let me show you another quite interesting update from Junk Savvy. Here is the person who potentially might be invited to Dan Ball's podcast, to Dan Ball's interview. Junk Savvy wrote, Matt has been a steadfast presence in Washington, D.C., tirelessly advocating for our cause from the very outset, long before our community united in our congressional outreach. His profound understanding of our challenges is matched only by his relentless commitment to delivering our message with professionalism and resounding impact. Matt has forged critical, high-level relationships within both Congress and administration connections that carry immense weight and consequence to the resolution of the MMTLP fiasco. He has earned my full faith and endorsement. Thank you, Notarty 12, for stepping up to the plate again to bring it home for the MMTLP army. You got this. Thank you to Dan Ball and One American News and our own busy brains for this opportunity. So guys, to be honest, I don't know who this person is, not Ringty. And as you can see, this Twitter account is protected, but nevertheless, so I am just an observer and I am just a person who covers this saga on a consistent basis. Let me show you quite interesting update at this time from Richard Hoffman. If you don't know who this person is, he was one of the first community members who filed a lawsuit against FINRA, and his lawsuit was switched to arbitration, and then he cancelled it because of, let's say, potential unacceptable results. And Richard also has a YouTube channel, and just recently, basically several hours ago, he published this video, and I want to pay attention to just a fraction of this video. Let me show you this.
Either intentionally or with their inadequate supervision, screwed retail shareholders. There's no other way of looking at that. And that has nothing to do with what happened years prior, any allegations with regard to John Berta or George Palacaris. Nothing to do. So two separate events. One does not block the second. And FINRA operated on their own. And, if in fact FINRA was acting, just to kind of put this in proper perspective, if FINRA was acting in a manner because they believed that John Berta and George Palacaris had acted in a particular way, and that's why they were acting, they would have said so. They didn't. So now, and they've had, obviously ample opportunity with FAQs, etc. So don't be confused now. And again, I'm not coming down on whether the allegations are true or not, just they're kind of irrelevant to the pursuit of relief based on what happened with the U3 alt. Don't let anybody distract you from that, because that is just a pure distraction. Both could be true. So be it.
And guys, I completely agree with his statement, and I told you multiple times that the case of John Bird and George Palacaris is completely separate to the case of U3 halt. And yes, we have to know more from George Palacaris and John Bird in regards to their actions long before the U3 halt was implemented. But at the same time, guys, you can easily identify that these two actions was basically it was irrelevant one to another, and if something was made wrong from the side of George Parkers and John Burda, and because of their actions, FINRA implemented this U3 halt. In the very first case of Rosa Towel, they would tell us this fact, but they didn't. This means, guys, yes, we have to know more from George Parkers, John Burda, Greg McCabe, and other people who potentially might be responsible in other cases that potentially might be even a pump and dump case, but it is not related to the U3 halt implementation, and we have to identify these as two separate cases. On top of that, guys, you know that some people and I would say a lot of community members would like to sue Representative Ralph Norman because of his statement. And let me show you this quite interesting tweet that was written by J.R. Ewing. He wrote, "I think an ethics complaint should be filed against him, and the DOJ should be called as well. There could be obstruction of justice here and potentially interference with an active investigation. The SEC meeting with a sitting House member to provide political cover screams prosecutorial misconduct and potentially ethics violations as well." And he also added this link. It is the link where you can file a complaint. So, and guys, yes, if you want to stay in line with all the laws, you can file this complaint. And at the same time, if you want to, you can sue Ralph Norman. But guys, to be honest, I would say it is not the best idea. At the same time, I want to show you another video that shows, basically, first of all, let me push a play button.
Guess which is it? Is it NBA or NFL? 36 have been accused of spousal abuse. 7 have been arrested for fraud. 19 have been accused of writing bad checks. 117 have directly or indirectly been bankrupted at least 2 businesses. 3 have done time for assault. 71, I repeat, 71 cannot get a credit card due to their bad credit. 14 have been arrested on drug-related charges. 8 have been arrested for shoplifting. 21 currently are defendants in lawsuits, and 84 have been arrested for drunk driving in the last year. How many of you think NBA? How many of you think NFL? Well, the answer is neither. It's the 435 members of the United States Congress.
So guys, how cool is that? Definitely, all members of Congress are just people, and they can make mistakes. They can do everything, and potentially, yes, some of them are not. I would say some of their actions are not staying in line with the current laws. But at the same time, guys, they have a lot of protections from the laws. That is why, guys, if you want to sue Representative Ralph Norman, it is up to you. Definitely you have this option. But first of all, think twice. Can you push this case till the very end or not? And in my opinion, it is very important to understand. So, next news is right here. Junk Savvy wrote this tweet on April 18th, and she wrote, "Attention, action needed. Shareholders who purchased shares of MMTLP and NBH at the following brokers, please contact me as soon as possible via direct messages. Regardless if you transfer to AST and EQ, please do not post in the chat. Credit, and here is the list of the broker dealers: Credit Suisse Securities, KeyBank National Association, and US Bank, Bancorp." And guys, I have to admit that again, I see a lot of actions that are happening at this very moment behind the scenes, and no one knows what actions will lead us to the resolution. That is why I support all actions, but these actions should be made with the extreme proficiency and with extreme level of politeness, if I use the right word. We have to be professional, and we shouldn't attack any of community members or any other people that might be on our path to the resolution. That is why, guys, be professional first of all and be polite. And guys, let me tell you my personal story. I have a wife and 2 children aged 11 and 15, as well as a small dog. After 30 years of living in Russia near the Baikal Lake, we decided to move. Now we reside in Serbia. Although I don't own any MMTLP shares, I invest a lot of time creating daily MMTLP videos. I have been doing this every day without days off and holidays for more than 1.5 years. Now I wish to buy back this time from my family, from my children. We've agreed that I will ask the MMTLP community to support me and I will give all the money to the children. Therefore, if you believe that I am providing useful content for you and wish to support me, you can join my Patreon account. For $5 a month, I will add your name to my list of supporters if you wish. Thank you in advance. The link you can find in the description below. So, I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you.